And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. And I looked, and behold, was death, saying, "Come and see."
I had heard of the book, so I was somewhat aware of the title, but it still jumped out as being, you know, what is this? This sounds kind of strange. And then I heard of the people who were involved in it, and that was exciting, and so I read it, and I was really struck by how well the concept worked and how enjoyable the read was, and so I was excited to audition for it. And so I had an initial audition, and then I flew to New Orleans to screen test and got the job, and now we're here.
If vengeance is all you seek, we will never be able to save mankind.
And how did you prepare for the role? I mean, I know you don't have that many action scenes. You
Right.
have one action scene.
Yeah, which didn't take a lot of training or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was really just studying Mary Todd and Abraham Lincoln, but mostly studying Mary Todd and her relationship with him, and trying to bring as much truth to this version of her as possible. It was definitely a challenge. It was probably my biggest challenge in this film was the costumes. I had to be sort of transferred by truck everywhere because I couldn't sit in a car, so I had to be like on my hands and knees in the back, a flatbed of a truck, and in a corset every day, which I couldn't really eat because you can't really expand in a corset. So it was a lot of like tiny bites of fruit all day long, and stuff like that. So it was an interesting challenge for sure.
That was the most difficult. And what about the most fun?
The most fun, I think, was just working with this group of people. Working with Ben was so much fun. Like we had so many long hours together, and I just so much admired his integrity, and his work ethic was just incredible. And he also managed to be so much fun to hang out with, so it was great.
Mr. President.
Were there any point when you were like filming the movie and you're like, oh my god, this is like so surreal?
Yes, the first time I did a scene with Ben dressed as the later, more iconic version of Abraham Lincoln was extremely surreal. I just lost what we were doing in the middle of the scene, and I was just looking at him and I was like, I am talking to Abraham Lincoln. This is so weird. That was a really strange moment for sure.
And how was the communication between you guys and Timur?
It was wonderful. There's obviously a bit of a language barrier there, but he is so excited about working with actors. He's so excited about talking about the character and talking about, what your objective in the scene is, and really kind of getting to the heart of the matter. So he's not just concerned about the visuals and the action and all that excitement. He's also he really enjoys getting to the humanity of the characters, which was great.
There is darkness everywhere.
You are not the only one who has lost everything.
And well, your roles have been always of strong, confident women. Do you search that for a role in a role?
Yeah, it's definitely important to me, and it's something that I've only become conscious of recently. I don't think I was really consciously picking those roles that I was aware of until I started looking back and thinking, yeah, that's actually always been really important to me. I never really voiced it, but now going forward, I've realized how important it really is to me, and especially just seeing how many roles out there for women aren't like that. I just want to make sure that I continue to represent that kind of role for women.